Okay, so there's a link to this sample if you want to work on it on your own down below the video. You can click and get to the sample. The first thing an English speaker would make a mistake doing here is that an English speaker would probably say on en trouve when it's really on en trouve. Do you hear the difference? On en, on en. So let's listen to that.
On en trouve, on en,
So it's on en, not en en.
on en trouve chez Manet.
Okay, and then the next thing is trouve does not sound like the English word true. It's not trouve, it's trouve. Can you make the two different sounds? I'll make the English one and then the French one. Trouve, 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 trouve. I'll let you hear that one more time.
On en trouve chez Manet. On en trouve.
Now, there you go. On en trouve. And now this next word, Whistler, this name here, you recognize the painter's name, and you might think that the French person would pronounce it as they pronounce a French verb, an ER verb, and say Whistler. But they're going to pronounce this name since they know it's an English name. The French person is going to pronounce an English name like they think it should be pronounced in English. So they're going to say Whistler. Listen to this.
On en trouve chez Whistler.
Next, you've got this quelque here with the S at the end. Let's let you listen to this and you'll notice it sounds like a Z.
Dans quelques œuvres de Pissarro. Dans quelques œuvres de Pissarro. Dans quelques œuvres de Pissarro.
All right, and then next thing is that this double S here, a double S in French will always be an S sound. And next is this name right here. You recognize this name. This is a famous painter. And you may think that if you wanted to say the name of this painter in French, you might say Van Gogh, because in English, or at least in American English, I say Van Gogh. But in French, the French speaker is going to pronounce this name like they think it should be pronounced in Dutch. So they're going to say Van Gogh. Let's listen to that. I think it's over here.
On trouve chez Van Gogh. On trouve chez Van Gogh. On trouve chez Van Gogh.
Okay, so now you know. Let's go on and see what else we have. Véritable. This R is a very difficult R because I think that the R before the I is the most difficult. What you want to do first is just say the V. And so I'd like you to keep the tip of your tongue against the inside of your lower teeth when you're practicing this. Let's listen for it too.
Des vérités.
Okay. Before we get to the R, can I convince you that the E is not ver, it's V?
Des vérités.
Uh, let me focus in on that and see if we agree with each other. I think, let me see, is this the V?
Des vérités.
Yeah, that's the V, probably to about here.
Des vérités.
Des V. So what I want you to do is keep the tip of your tongue against the inside of your lower teeth and push your tongue forward. The back of the tongue is going to stay kind of up in the back of your mouth, and there's going to be some contact with you between the back of the roof of your mouth and the back of your tongue. But what I don't want you to do is do what most people think they need to do and force a scratching sound or like a cat hissing sound at the back. I don't want you to say véritable, véritable, because that's going to cause you to pull your tongue back and your tongue actually needs to stay forward. The way I get véritable is I actually push my tongue forward out of my mouth. I keep the tip inside the lower teeth, but then I'm trying to roll the middle of the tongue forward to say véritable, véritable. So the R shouldn't be a slow build up to the R like we have in English. It shouldn't be very. See, I'm building up to the R very. It should be a V, and then because my tongue is forward and because there's all of a sudden a closing at the back of the throat because I'm pushing my tongue forward, the R kind of pops a little bit. Véritable, véritable, véritable. And for the T, I'm still keeping the tip of my tongue down. I'm not raising the tip of my tongue up for the T. I'm telling you this not because I'm telling you that the French people do it my way. I'm giving you a little trick as an English speaker to keep your tongue in place so you don't make the mistake of pulling the tongue back. Véritable. So let's listen. What else? And then uniquement, I wanted you to notice when you're practicing echoing this short bit of recording, I want you to notice that uniquement in French does not start with a Y sound. So,
Paysage d'Hiroshige, notamment et pas uniquement.
okay, do you agree with me that there's no Y sound in French at the beginning of uniquement?
Et pas uniquement. Et pas uniquement. Et pas uniquement.
Hopefully you enjoy that. Let me know if you have any comments. Bye-bye.